I was about to go to sleep, but something had just came to my mind, and it was transitions. I think transitions are really necessary for growth. Um, I'm thinking about myself currently with the transition I'm doing right now, currently just recording and just knowing that my life is gonna change. Like I'm gonna have more access to stuff that I didn't have before, and I gotta understand to have good judgment and to know what to participate in and not. And just knowing that this transition in my life right now is very major. It's going to be a big shift. I've been through a lot of transitions in my life. I think the first one really started when I was younger, when I moved from Boston to Montreal. So I moved to a whole nother country from when I was like 6 or 8 years old, and I lived there for like 5 years. It taught me so much. It helped me gain so much resilience, strength. It definitely made me adapt very quickly. So I love that experience. I got to learn a new language. I met so many new people, friends, family, and at the same time, it helped me grow in so many ways. So don't be afraid of transitions. It can look scary at times, like this whole transition for me, like me talking, just releasing my podcast or these videos and things like that. It's tricky because you don't know what can happen. Like, shoot, but it's the idea of not what can happen, but what positively is going to happen. So you just gotta reframe your brain. You gotta reframe how you think and how you approach things. And that's why I'm talking about this video. This video is like intentionally made because of the transition I'm going through right now. It's transforming me to become a different person. I'm saying more no to people. I'm choosing myself more, and I want to live a healthier life. So this is the transition I need in my life. Like transition from my old version of myself to the man I want to become because I deserve this and I need this, and it's beneficial to everyone around me, including myself, most importantly. And if I don't do this transition to the level of where God wants me to be at, I'm just self-sabotaging my own self. Because God knows what he wants for me. It's already written. I already know. So I just gotta put in the work. And I guess the scary part is like knowing that everything's gonna change. How people treat you, what you do, stuff like that. And I think it's a half-half situation. Like either mentally I'm prepared, but my body isn't, or my body's prepared, but mentally I'm not. And it kind of makes me feel weird in my body. Like, am I doing the right things? Is it okay to be in the path I am in right now? So it's just a lot, but I think I needed to say all that just to say that it's okay. You just gotta accept the transition. At first, when I first moved to Canada, I didn't want to accept that because I was gonna be away from my family, from my friends, from my environment, what made me me, and I didn't know how to react to that. And when I came back, I still didn't know how to react to that transition because now I've been gone for like 5 years. Everything has changed, technology, people, stuff like that. And since I was younger, when I got back to Boston, I was in the 7th grade, so I didn't really know nobody. I didn't know nobody at all. And it was tricky. I had to transition back to going back to school. And the dynamics in school was different back then. Like Canada is really peaceful, very calm. And the States, we be tooled up. We be happy. That's why we be really happy. But the dynamic changed, like how people care about you, how people talk, stuff like that, and I could peep it. Like there's bad shit everywhere you go, there's good shit everywhere you go, but it was just like the dynamics shifted. And it was hard to adapt coming back to Boston and not knowing no one, but still you're of age now that you should be knowing people, you should be making connections and developing yourself. So it was very tricky because I didn't have the one my age I can like talk to besides like my nephew, and he went to a different school and whatnot, a whole different district. So it was really one of those things like I'm in this by myself, and no one's gonna help, no one's gonna come pull me out. So I feel like a lot of that shaped me to become who I am today. It made me more resilient, made me more disciplined, and it just made me be able to adapt to change. So I just got to be able to adapt to this change currently going on in my life. And I think since it's a major, big shift, that it has been impacting me like this. So that's all I would say.